Welcome to Cross River State, where tradition harmonizes with progress. Join us as we celebrate Governor Bassey Otu's 1 year in office, a year marked by remarkable achievements and a vision for a brighter future. My name is Imani Ode.
Nestled in the heart of South region of Nigeria, Cross River State is a melting pot of culture and diversity. Home to over 4 million residents, Cross River State, blessed with abundant natural resources and a rich history, is also home to extraordinary individuals who are shaping the future and driving change. Among them is Governor Bassey Otu, a seasoned politician and the people's first governor. With a legacy of public service that spans decades, Governor Otu has earned the nickname Sweet Prince for his dedication to the welfare of his people.
He's as sweet as the name implies. He is a man of the people, an incredible leader. He's all in one. Sweet Prince, as the name implies, is a sweet gentleman. So that name did not just come, but it's a well-deserved name. They should keep loving him. They've not made any mistakes. At this time, what he needs most is prayers of the people to stay focused in order to achieve all that he has for the people.
He's extremely loved and popular. That symbol of Back to South, we are lucky to have that symbol of Back to South, who is extremely loved and popular. And human beings are good people. Today, everybody is reciprocating. You hear, oh, Prince Otu gave me money for medical bill. Prince Otu gave me money for food. Prince Otu helped me buy land. That's what you're hearing from people.
And well-being of the people of Cross River State. So help me God. So
ladies and gentlemen, let's all keep standing as we welcome our new governor, His Excellency Senator Prince Bassey Otu.
I reiterate today that I join politics to provide service to humanity and nothing more. We are ready to hit the ground running from today. Already, we have designed and reviewed a strategic roadmap to guide our actions.
Entering politics with a mission to uplift the standard of living for all, Governor Otu embarked on a transformative journey to propel the state towards prosperity and progress. Assuming office as the 5th elected governor of Cross River State, Governor Otu unveiled an ambitious agenda to revitalize the state through innovative policies and strategic initiatives.
It was determined that Cross River State must regain its membership in the exclusive club of oil-producing states within the first term of my administration. It is therefore with pride and excitement that I announce to Cross Riverians that the state is a reservoir of vast oil and gas resources, with the commencement of drilling in oil blocks, as well as ongoing re-entry of abandoned catwells.
I see the future with a lot of hope. I see the future with a lot of bright prospect. I commend the governor as I congratulate him on his 1 year in office, and I encourage him to keep up the good work. The people of Cross River State happy with him. We that are working under him, we are very happy with him. So it is in a day like this that we also pledge support, loyalty, and prayers.
The state has long been synonymous with cleanliness, and Governor Otu remains steadfast in upholding the legacy.
Today you can wake up in the morning and before you know, all the waste have been evacuated.
His administration has implemented sustainable environmental practices to ensure a clean and healthy environment for all residents.
The compliance level is high. The appreciation is equally high. They have begun to appreciate this exercise. That cleanliness is next to godliness. So if you kept your environment clean, it's for your own good. It's not for government alone.
We love the exercise. Even in my street, everywhere is sanitation, clean.
The government of Senator Bassey Otu has brought great awareness because the first thing is putting a square peg in a square hole. He has brought in teams of professional people that are passionate about environment, people that knows what it takes, the onions it takes to put the environment together, to make sure that we sensitize, we continue to sensitize the people, create the necessary awareness, and then go ahead to make sure we also enforce, and then try to make sure that we evacuate promptly.
And indeed a privilege to be so honored to commission this road. In the name of the Father, Amen. In the name of the Son, Amen. In the name of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
Under Governor Otu's leadership, the state's road network has undergone a significant overhaul with well-paved roads connecting communities and enhancing transportation efficiency.
I took time out to speak with some citizens of the state, and the feedback is very encouraging. The governor is doing so well in terms of the environment, doing so well in terms of leadership, and doing so well to reposition the state.
Over 45 roads, have witnessed proper rehabilitation by His Excellency the Governor of Cross River State. He did all this because of the passion he has for the people, owing to the campaign promise to tell the people that he's going to be a different person. Courtesy of His Excellency the Governor of Cross River State, parliamentary extension is wearing a different look, and this will take from here to a technical runabout with a solar street light on it. That means that what is happening in Marian will happen here in parliamentary extension. So people are advised to come and build houses, and make the place to look unique, to complement the developmental track of His Excellency.
As a people, we are very happy to see the kind of governor that the God Almighty has given to Cross River State, his agenda and his people first mantra. And this mantra is not just saying it is with action, and they are all pouring out the manifestation for people to see that truly the people is first on its priority.
This work is fine. I love this governor. Our governor is a sweet boy. He's a sweet man. Calabar dey latest, Calabar dey neat, road dey neat, everything light everything confirm. Water dey neat, everything. Friend is dry. He's a good boy. He's a sweet man.
I was still in secondary school when I came to Calabar to visit my uncle who was then in the State House of Assembly. Incidentally, on this road, this part of the road was completely non-existent. Up to 1999, this road was non-existent. It didn't exist beyond the parliamentary village that you know in front of us here. the old parliamentary before the new one was built. There was no road here. If you have to come here, you were going hunting. You had no business here. So what is happening here now is completely, totally revolutionary.
The governor is aware of the challenges facing the entire security architecture in the state, ranging from welfare, working environment, and even mobility. So the governor, in trying to bring back consciousness, in trying to empower the security structure, had to embark on this massive building, not just renovation, massive construction, and very standard renovations across board. In fact, it is clear that our governor is a magician because this is the first of its kind. This is also going to challenge a lot of states because it's a clear signal of collaboration with federal government in terms of partnership. We have had abandoned federal government infrastructures. We have had neglected security offices. What we saw today is refreshing. A lot of commendations.
Actually, this is not supposed to be a state project, but because of the man we have on ground and his vision for the people, he has decided to take it upon himself. Like you visited the Federal Road Safety Commission, you realize that they had no working space. His Excellency is putting up office blocks, VIP toilet, access roads, parking lots. That's exactly what is going on there. We are putting up the first of its kind parade ground, an access road within these premises. The same thing too with the civil defense. You can also see they had no access road. And all these works that are ongoing has street lights, solar street lights backing up so that at night, those who are on duty in the night should be able to have a neighboring environment to work.
Governor Otu's efforts bear fruits as success stories spread.
I must tell you that one of the best things to happen to Cross River is to have somebody like Governor Otu at the helm. The way he has approached governance, the way he's going about things, and the passion with which he's executing his programs has compelled me to step out and say well done and to give him all the encouragement. And I want to use this opportunity to tell the Cross Riverians, please, give him all the encouragement he requires.
The rural communities, the little civil servants are really enjoying from what this government is doing. And apart from that, the all guys, the head of administration of every local government, the governor made it possible for them to tackle the challenges of the villages. And what are those things? Their security, the roads that lead to certain communities, in one way or the other, they've been assisted to work on them.
And I'm very proud to be standing on this tarmac with a very beautiful road at my back. I used to be chairman of tourism board here before the military left. I was chairman of tourism board under Donald Duke, and I know what made Cross River tick. What made Cross River tick is tourism. And in the last few years, we lost that advantage. And I am satisfied on what I'm seeing under 1 year that Prince Otu is on the road to bringing Cross River back to the glory that it used to have.
Have put Cross River State as a number 2 in terms of investment potential.
Otu's commitment to continuity and completion of projects continues to garner accolades with recent achievements, including securing funding for critical infrastructure projects like the Bassey Deep Sea Port. The successful funding acquisition from Afrexim Bank for the Bassey Deep Sea Port underscores Governor Otu's dedication to driving economic growth and development in the state.
Which means that the administration saw the need to bring in Afrexim to the table, and by so doing, signing up the $3.5 billion agreement, which empowers Afrexim to be a lead arranger, to be an aggregator of competencies within the multilateral and bilateral circles, and then having them dovetailing that into result points. So what you do in having sustainable and inclusive response is to first deal with the transaction governance. And that is what His Excellency the Governor has achieved. Within his first 1 year, he has achieved a template that can breathe sustainability into the transaction. What that means is that without borrowing any money from any source, you are attracting private equity, private debt, private mezzanine instruments into these projects, which in itself they are catalytic for growth and development. So the Bassey Deep Seaport is one of such opportunities.
The administration is laying a solid foundation for economic prosperity, ensuring that every corner of Cross River State benefits from his vision.
And our state, our word is our bond. We will deliver. We are coming to add value to humanity. A lot has been invested in the state. Particularly the last government has set up very many things in motion, which we just need to populate the value chain so that whichever way it is, we must have added life to not just life of our citizens in Cross River State, but also Nigerians as a whole.
We have tried to also perfect our business environment to make business and investment seamless by putting policies and procedures that will not only benefit the state but also benefit the investors. We did that, and then we did another summit, which was the Energy Summit, Energy Cross River. That was to, of course, we know that one of the biggest issues manufacturers, producers, and business people have is power. Even in your home, power is a big problem. So we had to re-strategize and re-engineer our ideas towards the power sector. We brought players in the industry and tried to show them the things that we have that can make power better.
The administration has also made significant strides in improving its internally generated revenue, IGR, in recent years, as the state's IGR is said to have reached over 30 billion naira, marking a substantial increase from a little above 20 billion naira in 2022, which represents a 56% year-on-year growth.
Did we do anything differently? Yes, monitoring assisted a lot. Thank God for the automation, and with the right step the governor has taken, we have a company called Nugitech who is leading us on the right track. The automation of the land cluster is key.
Governor Otu's commitment to enhancing the information sector aligns with his overall development strategy, which includes improving infrastructure and services across various sectors to boost the state's socio-economic growth.
So we're actually getting back the Cross River State space the way it is that it's supposed to be, putting Cross River State first in front of you. Even if you look at our media relationship, you would see that even in the national televisions and all that, Cross River State is always talking. So far so good. I think we're on a very straight line the information sector. We're bringing Cross River State to actually end that Calabar that was first capital of Nigeria, where you have the best media, the best radio, television stations, the best printing press, the best chronic paper, print, and all that. So that's what we're going to, and by the grace of God, we'll achieve it. It's just 1 year.
Health and education have been key priorities for Governor Otu, with significant investment in healthcare facilities and educational programs to empower the state's residents.
In terms of human resource, His Excellency has approved a program, a policy to permanently address issues of attrition in human resources, medical doctors, and other critical staff.
The governor's focus on education has led to the revitalization of schools, training of teachers, and introduction of innovative programs to enhance learning outcomes for all students.
One of the greatest palliative a governor can give to his people in consideration of education is the payment of WAEC 2023 registration fee for Cross River indigenes. But here we have a governor that has approved over $500 million for registration of over 16,301 Cross Riverians for registration.
Agriculture, a vital sector in Cross River State, is undergoing a modernization drive under Governor Otu's leadership, with initiative aimed at boosting productivity to ensure food security and food sustainability.
We signed an agreement with the Institute of Agric Research and the Lake Chad Research Institute. They are going to come and set up outstations here where they would research on varieties that we can localize, varieties that will suit our current ecology. So even if we are told that in order for us to improve yields, you will need to, more or less customize these seed varieties so that we can actually boost productivity.
Public safety has been a top priority for Governor Otu, as evidenced by the restoration of street lights and traffic signals, enhancing visibility and traffic management in the state.
So that's very thoughtful of the governor, because we've had these lights not working for quite a while, and has endangered several lives. There have been accidents at these points because people don't know how to organize themselves around the traffic lights, but these ones are helping greatly.
They should extend it in other streets so that we'll have this ease.
It's a very wonderful initiative. What we have been expecting of the governor, that's what he has given to Cross River State.
Like everybody knows that power is the oxygen of life. Without lights, you can't underscore the importance of light. Power, apart from just main illumination, you can say that the production in every sphere of human endeavor, a production chain, so to speak, you will find out that.
One of the fantastic things that have just happened is the fact that today Calabar is becoming even more safer than what it used to be. Why? Because the town is now highly illuminated, even though we're still work in progress and still trying to battle with vandals and all of that, but relatively good.
You go everywhere, you see people chanting his name, Sweet Prince, not for formality, but for what they are seeing, what is visible. This is what you can see, you can touch, you can feel.
Governor Otu's commitment to preserving the state's rich cultural heritage has bolstered tourism, exemplified by the vibrant Carnival Calabar and Festival.
And he's someone who loves art and craft. So when he came on board and appointed us, he gave us a marching order to ensure that we should bring back the 32 days non-stop fun and excitement Calabar, Cross River State was known for. And then bring new innovations.
Support for sport is flourishing under Governor Otu's leadership, with initiatives to promote community development through sporting events and the revitalization of Rovers Football Club.
We had our children compete in the MTN Championship in Akwa Ibom State. Season 1 rounded off in Akwa Ibom State. We had our children there. They came back here with about 6 gold medals, bronze and silver. We've had a lot of activities. Apart from football, we're encouraging other sports to develop, sports that were no longer there. And today we are reorganizing them. Excellency has shown so much love for the Rovers Football Club and support.
For other cabinet members, the promise of tomorrow begins today, and teamwork will definitely make the dream a reality.
We had to go all out to seek for an assistant, and luckily, in a way, God had almost answered our prayer. We just discovered a new technology of magnetism that can supply water for 24 hours. But we service it 3 hours in 1 year. We have tidied up every arrangement with the investors. And the investor is not just calling. In fact, we are going to have state-owned water. We are going to have state-owned water. The moment we have light, this water is derived from the river here at Lemna. It's a free gift of nature. So all what we need to do is to produce the water, send it to the public. We will pay.
We have been able to
get the federal government to buy in to ensure the port is stretched. In fact, the companies are waiting mobilization for the dredging of the port. So that we can say we have achieved for going out and meeting those MDAs. We have met the customs, we have gone to the free trade zone, we have gone to Cameroon consulate, Equatorial Guinea to ensure the ease of the facilitation of trade between the borders countries of Cameroon, Nigeria and Equatorial Guinea.
Governor Otu's first year in office has been a testament to progress, innovation, and unwavering dedication to the people of Cross River State, creating a promising roadmap for the future. Cross River Reborn, Otu's first year.
Governor Bassey Otu's visionary leadership has set the stage rolling for a prosperous and thriving future of Cross River State. As we look ahead, the horizon is filled with endless possibilities under his transformative guidance. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.